Yo, what's good? We back at it. It's your boy Sid. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We're here to follow through with the moon sign series, right? So we're here to talk about the moon coming through the sign of Leo and what this means for those of you who have this placement, right? So this will be similar to those of you who have the moon sign in the fifth house, as the fifth house and the sign of Leo have an affinity to one another, right? So keep that in mind. So the moon in your birth chart will show how you deal with your emotions and feelings. It also will show your mother or the maternal influencing figure in your life. It's also going to show where you get emotional fulfillment from, right? And it could also show family, home life, and your upbringing. Another thing it shows is your ancestry lineage in terms of what they were into, right? So, of course, I do want to state as a disclaimer, certain things I say may not resonate. You also have to take in the fact that when we're judging these different areas and we're looking in a birth chart in terms of these different areas, I said that the moon will show, you have to compare that with the aspects that are being made to the moon, as this tells more to the story. You also have to compare that with the sign on the fourth house in terms of the sign there and any planets there. In terms of that, you can look at the fourth house ruler that tells about these different areas as well too. And also if you have any planets in Cancer, as Cancer in the fourth house, and like I said, the moon, all have a similar meaning. So let's move forward. So in terms of how you deal with your emotions, I would think, right, you're someone who kind of wants to be seen for how you feel. You want to be noticed, basically, which of course most people do. As Leo kind of deals with the spotlight, but Leo is a sign that deals with like center stage, basically, right? Being deals with recognition, right? A lot of Leos are entertainers and things of that nature. In terms of your maternal influencing figure or your mother, I have seen oftentimes, just like those of you who have Leo and the fourth house, or excuse me, on the fourth house cusp, I have seen that Moon and Leo. Oftentimes the mother could have been someone who was very popular, known, famous as well too. Um, and if we want to talk about where you get emotional fulfillment from, Leo rules over dramatic arts. It rules over the stage. It rules over creativity, right? It rules over acting, singing, dancing, just showing your creative self-expression, basically, right? So all these different things will bring forth emotional fulfillment, and also you guys can be and gain emotional fulfillment through being very generous, very warm towards others, being a leader in the spotlight. This will bring forth that fulfillment. You can also look into the houses, as I did a video on houses, and this will tell more to the story of where you get emotional fulfillment from as well. So again, there's multiple areas you got to compare in a chart, right? If we want to talk about your ancestors, I stated that Leo kind of deals with a certain level of popularity, entertainment, being known. So this can talk about ancestors who were very like known, very noble, very regal. Leo rules over the kings, the presidents, the leaders, basically, people of high status, politicians as well too. These could be things that positions or higher positions that family could have been into. Also royalty. You may have ancestors who are very royal throughout different time periods as well too. So just keep that in mind. Also, I meant to say too, because I did skip, but with the family and home life, right? Your mother, again, I said that she could have like garnished a lot of attention or been kind of known. So it can be a dynamic I've seen, just like those of you have Leo in the fourth house, where the mother could want things to revolve around her within the home and kind of want attention or want things to go her way. So there may be a dynamic where you want a certain level of recognition, and the mom could be that way too, basically. Also, you guys can be much into entertainment within the home. I don't know if you like to dance, sing within the home, if this brings you fulfillment, but you know, tapping into creative hobbies, things of that nature, can bring forth that energy. So I'm gonna stop it there. Alright, y'all, peace.